the border. Does a ground invasion seem inevitable to you?
It's not yet inevitable. We're at a crossroads, but you're right. There are tens of thousands of Israeli soldiers ready to go in. The goal of such an entrance would be to stop the continuous import of missiles from Egypt into the Gaza Strip. So the point is we'd want to dry up the well of missiles because they keep on shooting the missiles into Israel. If we create a buffer zone between Egypt and the Gaza Strip, then the missiles gradually would dry up and they'd stop shooting missiles on us.
Ed, the leader of Hamas, Khaled Mashal, said today to reporters, and he was talking about Israel, I'll quote him, if you wanted to launch it, meaning a ground invasion, you would have done it. So is he daring them to launch a ground invasion? I mean, that would not be good for Israel, but it certainly would be absolutely horrific for Gaza.
Any kind of ground invasion would mean thousands more of Egyptians and others going into Gaza and Israel fighting a broader enemy in the region. This is not in Israel's interest to engage in a ground war in Gaza and territory.
They want to fight, so they're going to go.
They're going to go, they're going to fight anyway. And you don't dry the well, as Major Bennett suggested. You actually pour more fuel into a burning pit.
Naftali, what do you say to that this could be, you know, throwing fire into the well? I mean, I asked that in the context of the Haaretz poll today, which said 30% of the Israeli public supports a ground war. Obviously, that's not very many.
We're talking about Al-Qaeda-style organization. Hamas is funded and supported by Iran. Iran's goal is to eliminate Israel. There's no peace to be discussed with people who want to kill you. It's not about you. I just want to get to the facts. Aaron, I just want to get to the facts. The facts are simple. 7 years ago, Israel vacated Gaza, handed 100% of Gaza Strip over to the Arabs. They founded an independent state, and within 10 days, they started shooting missiles at us.
Yeah, but you maintained
They've continued
a siege
ever
by
since.
air, by sea,
the only
and by
question
land.
To be asked is why did we wait? Why did we wait so long? Why did we wait 7 years? That's a good question. But I'm asking you guys. If where you're sitting right now in New York was continuously targeted by missiles, would you be waiting? Would you be asking questions? We need to act. We need to eliminate the terror and the ongoing terror that's hitting Israeli cities.
It's worth us remembering the facts on the ground, and they are that Hamas has been fighting people on the right of Hamas, Islamic Jihad and violent Salafis, and trying to stop them from attacking Israel over the last several months.
You're saying that there are other groups there that are more violent.
Far more violent, far more rigid. Absolutely.
Naftali, would you agree with that?
So basically what he's saying, we've got one group of nutcases who's protecting us from another group of even more extreme nutcases. Look, fortunately, President Bush didn't take his advice years ago and fought Al-Qaeda, and President Obama fought Al-Qaeda. You do not make peace, and you do not have any discussions with terrorists. That's a rule. You don't talk with terrorists, you fight them.
I'm sad to say that the resolve of your terrorists, as you describe them, is equally strong, if not stronger. They're willing to die and become suicide bombers. That's not a commitment that your people have, and you should avoid that fate, both for them and for yourselves, by realizing that you made peace with Yasser Arafat, who was equally rabid in his anti-Semitism in the 60s. Look where the PLO is today. And you can do the same deal again with Hamas.
Terrorists come and go. We've had Egyptians, we've had Romans, we've had Greek, we've had so many people come and go. We're here to stay. Do not doubt our resolve. The people of Israel are strong. We'll do anything to stay in this country, and we will win, and we will beat these terrorists.
When you all talked on this show late last week, you referred to the situation as having a right side and a wrong side. I thought a lot about that in the weekend, because people are dying on both sides. Now, yes, there's the numerical imbalance that you're both referring to, but there's also children. And there was a picture I saw today, Naftali, of 4 Palestinian children wrapped in flags, and it was an agonizing picture, and they had been killed. And when you see pictures like that, it's agonizing. And it made me wonder about, why do you think this is so clear-cut?
Aaron, I agree. There's nothing worse than children dying. When the United States conquered Germany in World War II, lots of children died. Lots of children died in Japan in World War II. That's what wars look like. When terrorists deliberately attack civilians in Israel, yes, there will be casualties, but there is right and wrong. Let's not make that mistake. In Afghanistan, when you went and hunted down Osama bin Laden, America killed kids, not deliberately. And no one blames you for supposedly being a terrorist. So there is right and wrong. They're shooting missiles at our houses. We're shooting the terrorists. They are hiding. They are hiding behind kids. They're hiding within hospitals. That's a terrorist act. The people who are killing those kids are the Hamas. It's the Palestinians killing their own kids. Let's be very clear about that. There is a right and wrong. Terror is wrong. Defending yourself is right.